Glenny here for some mindful movement. Let's begin by sitting down in our easy pose and stirring our pot. Our fall October applesauce stir using our torso spoon. And exhaling and tucking and curling back. Inhaling side, chest forward and then back. Inhaling, bending the elbows, chest forward. Exhaling, curling, straightening the elbows, and just playing around with whatever it is you feel this morning. Don't think too hard. Just move the body with breath, and then go the other way. It's always nice to do both sides of our body. There's always a stickier side, a stiffer side than the other. And we're having here our first really brisk morning. Coming up to seated, let's inhale our tall, dignified selves. Inhaling length of the spine. Let's exhale, roll back on your tailbone, straighten your arms, tuck your chin for a curl. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, rolling it back. So I'll show you. You all know this, but inhale the length and spaciousness. Exhale the curl. With our breath, let's wake up our spines gently this morning. And then come back to your tall place. Your easy tall place, hands on knees, closing your eyes gently. As together we breathe and set the intention to move kindly with breath this morning. Inhaling, filling your rib cage and expanding your belly. And exhaling, tummy to spine, emptying fully. 2 more breaths together. And perhaps trying our in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then, before we get started, 3 just regular breaths, simple, easy breaths where you're not exerting yourself in any way or concentrating on it much, just follow it. See where it is. And again, setting our intention to move kindly with breath. Let's find our way to our all fours. Tabletop. I'm leaving my warm slippers on today because it's cold up here. But feel free to be barefoot or slippered if they're non-stick, or if they're non-slip. You don't want to be slipping around. So our shoulders over our elbow creases shining forward over our wrists. And our knees hip distance apart under our hips as we inhale, look up, cow. Exhale, tuck your chin, push through your hands, and arch your back, cat. And finding your breath, inhaling into your cow, and exhaling your cat. Do that several more times, linking it with your breath. And then find yourself to neutral. Find yourself to neutral and imagine you're in a cylinder and you're using your body as a torso spatula and you're just exploring that circular movement and then go the other way. And then again, reading the ground, elbow creases shining forward, hip distance apart. Maybe shift onto your left leg and take your right leg back behind you. The heel reaching for the back wall. Toes facing a knee facing the ground below you. As we find find our balance with our left arm long, right arm, opposite leg, opposite arm. As we inhale, length, and exhale, the elbow knee curl. Extension and contraction, lengthening and curling. Two more. And on your next extension, hold and extend and lengthen easily, and then release it back down to your all fours as we find our way to cow and cat and back to neutral. As you take your left foot back, let's stretch our calf a little bit by just rocking back and forth. Long left leg. Good morning. We'll do that in a minute to the other side. We forgot that. And then lifting your left leg up, toes pointing to the ground, foot flexed, heel reaching back, opposite arm long. As we enjoy this long, lengthening, strengthening, inhaling length, exhale the elbow to knee. Linking your movement, your inhale and lengthening with your exhale, cozy curl. And on your last one, find your length. And hold for a breath or two. And then bring it back down to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Sit back on your heels. Let's sit back on your heels, stretching the bottoms of your feet as we take our hands to our tree trunk, our trunks, and we inhale, expanding our trunk, and exhale, squeezing it down, hugging your inner sapling. Inhaling, growing big, exhaling, squeezing down. And again, you can go in through your nose, out through your nose, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Whatever feels right to you this morning, in this moment. Let's rock back on your feet and find your way into a cozy squat. Maybe you're on your toes and your heels are touching, and you can kind of balance on your fingertips. Or maybe you have your hands at heart. Find your squat. And there's the flat-footed among us who can squat flat-footed and do that. Either way, to find your balance and be in your squat, and perhaps take your elbows to the inner thighs, inner knees, and just gently press out with your elbows, in with your knees to activate the inner leg muscles. And then as you're ready, finding a comfortable squat and finding your way up to standing, where we can shoulder roll. Find our shoulder rolls, up, around, and back. I generally don't like to go forward because we do that naturally all day long anyway, as we lean over our work, whatever it is we're doing. Shoulders up, around, down, and back. And then hip distance apart, or actually mat width distance apart. Let's do our side to side warm up, our happy slappy. Twist our trunks gently with breath. And then coming back to our hip distance apart, toes leading the way, shoulders up and down, up, around, down, and back, and then reaching through the crown of our head. Hands by your side, maybe happy, stretchy hands. as we stand in mountain. Throughout the course of your day and throughout the course of your week, if you find yourself slouching or listing or slumping, remember, shoulders up, around, down, and back. Reach the crown of our head. Establish a little buoyancy with the ground. Grounding down as you lift through the crown of your head and create some space. Generally speaking, a few breaths here can really help re-energize and get you going again and de-slouchify. Let's inhale our breath up and exhale it down. I like to swim the morning atmosphere. Yes. And then come to our mountain, shoulders up, around, down, and back, reaching to the crown of our head. Step forward with your right foot, back with your left, wide enough apart that you're not on a tight wire or wobbly shoulders. And then stack your head over your heart, over your pelvis. And we're going to inhale our elbow arms and bend the front knee. As you exhale, straighten the front knee and give yourself a hug, tucking your chin. Inhale, shine your heart, sink. And reach and exhale, tuck and hug. Inhale, shine, scaps hugging the back. And exhale, rounding the scaps forward as you tuck and hug, embrace. Inhale, shine your heart. Exhale, embrace. Shine. And regroup. Give yourself a hug, bring it in. Inhale, shine it forth. And then shine it in. Reel it in. Sending and receiving. This next time, we're going to stay and gradually find your way to warrior one. Arms extended up over your head, holding an imaginary beach ball or a chi ball. And take your arms out to the side. We're going to inhale up. And then exhale your right arm down and look to the right. Inhale up. Exhale your left arm down to smile at the left side of your body and world. Inhale up. Exhale the twist to the right. Inhaling up. Exhale, twist to the left. Coming back to center, rain your hands down, clasp them behind you or hands to elbows, expanding the chest, hug, shoulder scaps sliding down towards your hips, hugging your spine. As you lean forward, bend forward, hinge forward, humble warrior. Your backs of your hands reaching long behind you. Perhaps you roll to the left a little bit. You can bow and raise your arms. Again, with the backs of your hands reaching long. And then let's release. Pivot, take your back foot up. We're going to explore a lunge. So plant your left, adjust as needed. Left hand down, right arm up. Lunge twist. And as you're ready with your next exhale, take it down, back knee down as we rock back and forward and just explore our range of motion here this morning. Now the next time you rock, take your left hip over your left knee and perhaps find a little length in your long. We're going to hold a nice hamstring stretch. Your front leg is long, heel to the sky. And then lunge forward again. Lift onto straighten your back knee if you can. Woo-hoo. and step forward into a forward fold, where we're going to take our hands, our knees are bent, our bellies are on our thighs, soft head. We're going to inhale, lengthening into our flat back, wherever that is for you, and exhale, curling it round and down. Inhale, extending and lengthening, and exhaling the curl. And as you're ready, rolling, rounding down as you roll up into our shoulders up, around, down, and back, mountain pose. And this time, we'll step forward with our left foot, back with our right. Headlight hips, straight legs. We're going to inhale, bend the front knee, sink down as you shine your light, and exhale, give yourself a hug. Touch your chin. Inhale, shine. Exhale, embrace. So next time you come to your shining fourth place, connect and see if you can find your way into Warrior One. All you have to do is extend your arms gently over your head, head over heart, heart over pelvis. As we inhale, exhale your left arm down, and we'll shine to the left. Inhaling, center and forward. Exhale, right arm lowers and reaches back. Right arm and coming back to center. We're just shining our twisty cells. Left, center with an inhale. Exhale, right. Last one. Warrior One. Rain your fingers down, shoulders up, around, down, and back. Reach your hands, clasp your interlaced fingers behind you, maybe the other way, the funny feeling way, and hug your scaps in towards your spine and slide them down. And then hinge forward, humble warrior. Find your way into your humble warrior. Backs of your hands reaching long, reaching away from you. And as you're ready, releasing your hands to either side of your front foot. And let's take our back heel up as we find our lunge twist. Find your way into a nice lunge twist. You can either have a straight back leg, or you can bend your knee, take it to the ground, excuse me. And then frame your front foot, take your back knee down if you haven't already, as we rock back and forth and play with what that means, and exploring with breath our bodies this morning, or whatever time of day it is for you. I have sticky slippers that are really not sliding at all. The next time we rock back, hip over standing knee, extend the front leg to wherever's comfortable for you to explore your hamstring stretch. And then lunge forward, come to your standing lunge in the back, and as you're ready, step forward and find your way, rolling slowly up to our mountain, shoulders up, around, down, and back, and circle. Let's find a nice straddle. Our hands are parallel to the ground, soar your wings, and then from the hips, we're going to hinge your hips and find your flat back here. And play play with going forward on the balls of your feet, back on your heels, looking for the place where your weight is equally distributed front and back and along the outer edges of your feet. Then release your hands down under your shoulders. Walk your left hand center. And maybe a block here, or a book, or a dictionary, and find a nice twist, looking up. With your next exhale, bring it back down, and go to center, and take your left arm up. So maybe your hand's on the ground, maybe it's on a chair, maybe it's on a book, maybe it's on something. Always adjust it and make it work for you so there's no pain, there's just enjoyment, or breathing edges gently. And then bring it down so both our hands are again under our shoulders as we inhale, straighten the elbows. Exhale, bend them back and play with a forward fold, wherever that is for you. And with breath, we'll explore it. So inhaling slowly and gently, straightening the elbows, exhaling, bending them back as you exhale. And then playing with wherever it feels like you need to be. You can move your hands back towards in between your feet. And then gradually toe heel, find your squat, and find that nice huggy place where you're squeezing out with your elbows and hugging in with your knees. And then gradually finding our way to our place. We're going to find our way onto our backs to play with bridging a little bit as we roll down and see what you feel as you land. Explore the mat, explore the ground. Heels close to your sit bones as is comfortable. Hip distance apart. Arms long by your body, palms down. As we inhale, just play with your breath with some pelvic tilting. So just inhaling, curling up, and exhaling a heavy tailbone with a slight exploration. You can feel a slight arch lifting with the back, and exhale, kissing it to the ground. And just exploring that little movement there. And then pause. Press your scaps into the ground, lift your sternum, regreet the ground. And then inhale, look back behind you, and exhale, look at your knees. Do that a couple of times. Just to explore, and then find the place where you're looking straight up at the sky. Gently tucking your chin slightly and looking straight up at the sky. It's kind of nice to be aware that, on a normal relaxed basis, do you tend to be looking way back? Are you off to the side or the other? To just center your head and tuck your chin slightly, looking up to the sky. Now, let's play with our bridging. We're going to inhale, we'll push through your feet, press through your feet, roll up, and then exhale, lower vertebra by vertebra. So we'll link this with our breath. And we're always inhaling, curling, and feeling ourselves up vertebra by vertebra. And at the top of our inhale, a gentle pause. And then exhaling, lowering vertebra by vertebra. Inhaling up. And exhale, lowering. On this next one, next time you come down, pause. And this time we're going to synchronize our arm movements with our bridging. So inhale, peeling yourself up as your arms come up to the sky, hands to the sky, and then your hands touch the floor behind you at the top, and then exhale, lowering vertebra as you synchronize the lowering of your arms with the lowering of your back. Inhaling, rising up, arms sweeping back, and exhaling, lowering. Synchronize with your breathing. Inhaling up, and exhaling a continuous lower. And the next time you're down, take your left hand to your left knee, right hand to your right knee. Straight arms, inhale, and then exhale, hug your thighs in towards your belly. Inhale, lengthening, and exhaling, hugging in. Then as you're hugged in, curl your head up, give yourself a little real hug, nose towards knee, and then roll it down. Take your arms out to a T. We're going to inhale center, exhale right knees towards your right elbows. And then inhaling center will eventually stay, but we're just sort of easing our way back and forth. Exhaling left knees towards the left elbow, looking right. Inhaling center. Exhaling knees to the right elbow, looking left. Inhaling center. Exhaling knees left, looking right. Let's pause there. So we're looking right as our knees are left. Extend the top leg and sort of your toes are pointing down, and you're going to touch your big toe to the ground. Inhale, your leg parallel to the ground. Exhale, go down and touch it. Inhale, leg lift. Exhale, lower and touch. Inhale your leg lift and pause, stay there. Now point your toes and rotate, take your knee and shine it to the sky. Rotate from your hip joint. Imagine rotating, turning, rolling your leg so that your knee is now imagining shining towards the sky, and hold. 2 more breaths. And on your next exhale, gradually bend your knee, roll back to center, and then take your knees to the right elbow, look to the left. As we straighten our left leg and lower so that your big toe is touching the ground, we're going to inhale, lift it so that it's parallel to the floor, and exhale, lower and touch the toe to the floor. Inhale, leg lift, parallel to the floor. Exhale, touch. Inhale, the leg lift parallel to the floor. Exhale, touch your big toe to the floor. And now we're going to leg lift and just hold. So your leg is parallel to the floor, you're pointing your toes, and as you're ready, imagining this hip area here, we're going to rotate the whole leg and try and shine your knee up towards the sky, or rotating, feeling that rotating in the hip socket. Hold. A couple more breaths here. And as you're ready, bend your top knee, bend the long leg and bring it back and give yourself a hug. Find your way into happy baby. Oh, and maybe rock your baby. Rock the baby. An active happy baby. And then bring yourself back to a last little hug this morning. Find your way into Savasana as we lengthen one leg, then the other, and relax here. Breathing in, breathing out. And cultivating a sense of gratitude to our bodies for moving with breath today, for showing up on the mat and practicing together. heavy legs, relaxed knees, relaxed feet, heavy hands, melting to the ground. And you can stay here as long as you wish, or as you're ready, you can flex your feet with an inhale, really strong, and exhale, relax them. Inhale, slide your kneecaps gently upwards, activating your quads, and relax that. Squeeze your butt cheeks on really, really, really strong, and mat meld them, relaxed. Take your fists really pinky side down, long arms, fists into the ground, long push down, and then open your hands to the sky and relax your arms. Take your shoulder blades down to the ground, lifting your sternum, and then exhale, repeat the ground. Take your head from side to side, exploring the rotation of your neck, maybe the bumps on the back of your head. Whatever it is you're exploring, do it kindly. And then as you're ready, slide one heel up and then the other, roll onto a side and find your way into our easy cross-legged pose. There, together. We inhale length from the base of our spine all the way out to the crown of our head, and exhale, ease. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling space in our being and exhaling an easy maintenance of that, sustenance of that space. Inhaling, hands at heart, cultivating kindness. Inhaling, thumbs to mouth, cultivating kind words, and inhaling. That's a lot of inhaling. Hopefully you're exhaling in between. But let's hold these kind thoughts here. Kind thoughts, kind words, kind hearts. As together, I wish you namaste. The light in me sees, honors, and respects the light in you. And I hope you enjoy your week. And be sure to check out the Chilton Public Library YouTube channel, where these can be accessed at any time whenever you're ready for a little yoga movement or breathing or meditation. We have currently a 6-week meditation series in progress with Dr. Michael Hetzner, so we hope you come and visit for that. That's up there too. And some story times, different kinds of story times. So you enjoy your week. It's been a pleasure spending time with you, and we'll see you soon. Bye.